There were a lot of flashbacks. So if you could choose one period of these flashbacks on which you would like to live, which one would you pick up?
And what?
And what?
Ça va venir. Il va dire non, celle-là.
I mean, you mean in the last episode, or you mean in the season?
In the season.
Ah. Was that an earthquake, or was that a metro? Did anyone just feel the ground move, or was that? Was there a metro? Subway. Okay, cool. Just making sure it wasn't like. Yeah. I didn't bring my earthquake insurance with me. You know, I honestly, I would have loved to have lived in the 20s. The 1920s, all over the world. In Europe, in Western Europe, Eastern Europe, America, South America, everywhere. The 20s, they didn't call it the Roaring 20s for nothing. People were happy. It was after World War I, before World War II. It was this pocket of time where amazing art and literature and music and booze and clothing and sex and everything was coming together, you know? Women no longer had to, you know, wear things that covered their ankle. Men were becoming, you know, so it just was a phenomenal period of time. And it was cut short by the fall and crash of the stock market and prohibition in the US. But I would have loved to, I think I did live in that time period. Because when we were shooting these flashbacks, I got screwed. I didn't get to do the 20s. I was very upset. But it'll come. But when we're shooting, say, the stuff from the Civil War era, that was a brutal area of time for America and Africa and a lot of other places in the world. There was a huge war going on. It was not a really great time to be living. It seems because it was romanticized and everyone looked pretty, but it was awful. And I used to do, when I was a kid, I used to do the reenactments of this Civil War battles. Literally, where you dress up, you wear all the clothes, you ride horses, you shoot guns at people and stuff. I mean, you reenact real battles. So I would, and it was just, oh my God, it was crazy. And I think I know I lived at that time period at some point, because I know it so well. And when I was young, I was so attracted to it, and I studied it, and I lived it. And ultimately, I think I did live in that time period. But the 20s, man, wow, it would have been so incredible. And now, you know, we live in this place. We live in a very interesting time now. Now is a very interesting time to be alive. This thing changed the world.
You mean the cassette?
The cassette, yeah. Isn't that cool? It's a problem though, because I love to use it, and when I use it, people go, "Oh wow, that's a cool cassette." Ian! So, it takes about 45 minutes out of my day, which is great, because I get to talk to people and take pictures. So anyway,